Mm.
Man.
Hey, come on. Did it. I got to keep on pushing. Yes, sir.
What's happening, man? What's up? How you doing, brother?
Bro. Hey man, it's an honor and a pleasure, bro. We had a bye week, you know.
Yeah, man. It's great. I mean, that's why I started out with this song, man. It's been on the grind, man. It's been a lot, but we just got to keep on pushing, baby.
Hey
Keep
man,
pushing, man. By the grace of God, we here. Uh,
already.
able to talk about sports, things we love, and you know what I mean. It's a lot of people out here struggling. Government shut down. People dealing with all kinds of financial issues, emotional issues, and all the things. That I just want to say to everybody out there, just keep pushing, man. God got your back. You
Yes,
just keep
sir.
on pushing. Do your part.
Yes,
Do your
sir.
part. We feel you. Here at
Yes.
Fast Facts and Feelings, we hear that. We there with you, baby. Because we all going through something. We all going through something. Believe
Hey,
that.
bro.
Don't feel like
Well,
you're alone.
well said, my dog. Well said.
Sir, yes, sir. But you can too come out of it victorious, like them Texans and them Eagles came out this week, man. Feeling good about that, man. I mean, we ain't been able to say that much. We both our teams got a dub,
I know, right?
but this time we both got a dub. Thankful for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Hey, and the thing is, when you just look at like the woulda, shoulda, couldas heading into week 8, it's crazy.
This has been a wild so far. First half of this NFL season. It's been a ride, man. It's
Yeah,
been a ride. Unfortunately, it's been a bumpy ride for my team, but it's been a ride. Like it's all kind of crazy things have happened. We've seen your boy Saquon finally got his first 100-yard game. Who would have thought it would have taken 8 weeks to get it in, but he got it in.
I mean, it's one of them things where if you know football and you know how teams are gonna not like, if you had 2,000 yards and you ran your team all the way to the playoffs. You already know next year, dog. It ain't going down like that. It ain't
Yeah,
going
the
down.
word is key. They keying on you every time. You know they're gonna key on you. They looking for everything you do. You in the tape. They talking about coach been talking about you all week. I've been there. So I know. I can get tired of hearing his name. If coach say his name one more time, if I hear anybody say this dude name one more time while I'm preparing to get ready for this dude, I'm a lose it. So you
Come
gonna
on.
make sure that the announcers say his name as little as possible. You get on that field, and you like the game. Shoot, the game is in my hands. If I'm responsible for stopping their best player, then the game is on me. And when you got NFL players that have been amazing in football all their life, and wherever they come from, they the best player there. They ever
Yep.
came from there. Really.
Yep.
And they used to games being on them.
Yeah.
And some of those guys, you hype them up, you get in their ear, they had the best game of their life against you. And I think that's what's been going on
Yeah.
against the Eagles from Saquon.
Yeah. Yeah. And also just play calling. The offensive line hadn't been, the usual top, 3 to 5 or top offensive line they've been in the NFL. They hadn't been that good percentage wise. But I think they fixed some things on offense when you take note that they stopped doing everything out of the shotgun. And once you get out of that, you don't look so predictable. And so I think that's why you've seen offensive explosions from Jalen and Saquon, and they're finally getting into a groove. And to be 6-2, heading into the bye week, people getting healthy, you figuring things out. If worst case scenario, just losing to the Giants on a bad Thursday night game, but the Broncos game, as we've seen what they've done in a week's time, they come back and they don't give up, and they're a really good team. But still, you had the game and you let it slip out of your hand at home. You don't lose a game 17-3 at home. And that's just in the fourth quarter. You don't be up 17-3 in the fourth quarter and lose at home. So, it happened. It was an AFC team. I'm glad we, got something like that out of the way by a good team that's, what I'm saying? It's not like we just lost to a bad team. And then, the Giants, that was their Super Bowl on that Thursday night. And they wanted it more. They smacked us in the mouth. And when we got revenge, Saquon got his team back. So I'm feeling good, bro. The
Yeah.
Eagles, they're defending champions, and The way they've won and their character, I feel good about 6-2 and going into the bye. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Right. I mean, nobody's gone through the season undefeated and won and went on to win the Super Bowl in its current format. So
Right.
I mean, you got to know like that you're gonna have slip ups along the way. It's how you
Yep.
learn from them, how you regroup. And 6-2 in 8 weeks in the
Yeah.
NFL
Yeah.
is great. It's
Absolutely.
great. You got to feel good about that. You can't,
Absolutely.
especially. I mean, if this playoff started right now, you'd be a 2 seed.
Yeah. Yeah. And with that said,
So
you gotta know with your GM that he's gonna make another move before this thing's over with. I think they're gonna make a move before the November 4th trade deadline. So I'm even feeling excited about that. I feel like they'll make some kind of move on the defensive line or maybe in the secondary.
we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, but
They
other
need
teams
to.
that are 6-2. I mean, on the NFC side, you got Buccaneers. They're in the mix. They're
Lions.
first in the South. We picked them to be first in the South, and Baker Mayfield is having a hell of a season, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's another team that's battling through injuries. I mean, I would say they might be the most injured team this season as far as major key contributors coming up hurt.
Yeah. Them,
Maybe them or the 49ers.
I was gonna say
49ers.
them 49ers and the Ravens. Easily.
Ravens. Ravens, yes.
Easily. Easily.
But yeah,
And we're gonna get back. We're
but they're
gonna
the
get
most
to them.
successful. Yeah, we get to them. But they've been the most successful out of all of them. That through battle through the injuries and to still be 6-2, that's great. On the AFC side, 6-2 teams, we got the surprise Patriots, man. And I say surprise because nobody had them winning the AFC East. Nobody did.
At this juncture, no,
Nobody said that they were going to win the AFC East.
no.
And I mean, and they are very much so in control of their destiny. So as long
Yeah,
as they win, they're gonna win the East.
yeah. They got to play Buffalo at home, and that's a
One
plus.
more time. But even if they lose to Buffalo and they have the same record remaining, they won the East. So they control
Right,
their own destiny.
right.
So yeah.
I think Tennessee as an organization is a joke for all the people that they've let go when they've had success.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, Tennessee catching strays. But I see where you're going with this. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Vrabel was doing a good job there. I don't understand where
Hey,
the firing.
I
Yeah,
felt bad because I wanted the Texans to hire Vrabel back when we had Bob. I was like, let's can Bob. We had Vrabel was our D coordinator. I was
mm-hmm.
like, let's can Bob and keep Vrabel. I don't want Bill O'Brien.
Right.
Obviously, we held on to Bill O'Brien. Vrabel went on to Tennessee. Did well. Did well. I mean, he was the best they had in a while. Obviously, they fired him. That was dumb. To pick up a dude that didn't know what he was doing. Lo and behold, Vrabel is back with the New England Patriots, and he'll be there until he has a couple of losing seasons, and then Kraft will let him go just like he does everybody else.
You know what? The early success, and I think him winning championships there, and him really being a Belichick and having coaches. I don't think he's going anywhere no time soon. And when I say that, I mean I can see him being there at least 10,
As long as he wins games,
as long as they're
as long as he
competitive.
wins games.
As long as they're competitive.
If he have two losing seasons, they're gonna let him go, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
ain't no
I
loyalty,
think
bro.
I don't know. We'll see. I
The
think Kraft likes him.
last coach they had was all of that. The last coach they had checked all of those boxes. The only difference was
No,
he was
he
a brother.
didn't. No, he didn't. He was not. He didn't
What
coach.
box
He
you
wasn't.
check?
He wasn't a head coach nowhere. All he was assistant coach for the Patriots. That's it. He was not.
Right, absolutely. I'm
He
saying
wasn't
he was,
ready.
but he was one of their guys. He was one of their guys.
He was one of their guys, but he wasn't
What he won
ready.
with them, he was one of their guys.
Yeah, but it's a difference. It's a difference. You know what I mean? It's a
I'm
difference.
just saying they not gonna he not Kraft is not holding on to you if you're not winning games.
Well, nobody is,
As Bill
for that
Belichick.
matter. For that matter,
As Bill
nobody
Belichick.
is. Yeah.
Nobody is. Cleveland Browns do. Cleveland Browns do.
Who's Stefanski?
Jacksonville Jaguars did for a long time. Huh?
Who they keep for a lot?
What's that?
Doug Peterson?
Urban Yeah, Peterson too. Yes, Peterson. Urban Meyer longer than they should have.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen.
Just saying, man.
Yeah.
The Browns, though, we can talk about them. Who else? It's hard to think about these bad teams. But yeah, man.
And they don't even
Just
deserve
saying.
mentioning. They don't even deserve mentioning, brothers.
But yeah, another 6-2 team. That's doing well, man. The Denver Broncos.
Didn't
Denver
I predict them to
Broncos.
win
They
that
showing some
division?
promise.
Didn't I?
You did. You did.
Yeah.
I still not giving it to them.
Yeah. The
I'm
Chiefs.
still not giving it to them.
The
I still
Chiefs are
pick
smoking
them
hot
up.
right now. And speaking of smoking hot right now, I'm upset that my fantasy
Just
football guru-ness didn't remember Rashay Rice being a complete animal before he went out and not getting him in like a sixth or seventh round or something. Like Rashay Rice is the dominant number one Uno in
he was
Kansas
over
City.
because he was picked way too high. People was picking him way too high, man. I was seeing.
What?
I was like, "Dog, you're not gonna get him for 6 weeks. Like you picking him that high?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was going like top three, top four for people.
Wow. Yeah.
I can't go without like got somebody for like 6 weeks and
I,
spend a fourth round pick on him.
I wasn't even looking for him, but when I looked up and he was getting took, I was like, well, dang, I was going to get him after I grabbed about 2, 3 receivers.
Get him later on. But I think that the part of it is, I think, is that also in my mind, why he wasn't really on my radar that much was because it's so many people to spread the ball around there too.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know.
You might, his targets are not gonna be high.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so you got Hollywood, you got Juju, Kelsey gonna get. Yeah,
At this point, only person you want from the Chiefs right now is Mahomes.
right.
Yeah. But man, look.
But hey, Kelsey's still eating out of everybody. He's the one that's most consistently eating.
Yeah. This
That's his
year.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this year. That's what I'm saying. That's his baby.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, well, shit. Every year, he really. I mean, he the most reliable out of all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, for
While
sure.
getting your points.
But I think Rashay Rice just stepped being that alpha dog.
Oh yeah, yes sir. So then, yeah, I know you kind of brought up the Lions. 5-2 Lions. They could easily be 6-1. I mean, it's crazy. So, and you got the Seahawks. They 5-2 also. So
That's There's some solid
it's
teams
in the
out here.
mix in the NFC.
There's some solid teams. Hey, Green Bay,
NFC is then you got the
Green
Rams
Bay,
also 5.
yeah, Green Bay.
Green Bay is the one seed. They're the one seed.
They the one seed.
They're the only one lost team.
Yeah, I know.
NFC.
Yeah, cause that cowboy Jeff Samuel bow tie. That man talked up a tie for his
Hey,
team. He talked up a
but it,
tie for his team.
it benefited the Packers more than it benefited the Cowboys.
Yeah, absolutely,
It
absolutely.
benefited the Packers more than the Cowboys. And remember, Jeff Samuels wanted to tie against the Eagles. He got his tie against the Packers though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that dude talked up a tie for his whole team, bro. That's crazy, bro. Listen. Yeah, but here, look,
Anyway,
look.
yeah, Steelers in the mix in the AFC. They're 4 seed right now, and then you got the Bills coming in at the 5 seed. Then Chargers, Chiefs. Chiefs on the move at 5-3. Chargers feel like they backsliding. They're 5-3. They came out real hard. Some people jumped on them real early. I did not, but some people jumped on them real early. But it feels like they're sliding a little bit. So we'll see what happens. And then to round off the 7th seed in the NFC, you got the 49ers who we just took care of quite handily. We talked
Don't you
about them
start?
injuries hitting them hard.
Don't you
And we
start?
talked about them injuries hitting them pretty hard.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about when you said we
What?
handled them pretty handily.
It wasn't.
You said y'all handled them pretty
We
handedly.
took care of them pretty handily. We didn't.
Y'all did.
Okay. I mean, I'm not. I don't want to keep opinion out of it. That's a fact, right?
Yeah, that's the fact.
It's a fact.
The fact.
Okay. Yeah.
Offensively, y'all looked good against a team that ain't that bad defensively, too. That's the thing to talk about. Stroud threw the ball around,
No, 0 sacks. 0 sacks.
I mean, I'm just saying, no, he didn't
Zero
get sacked.
sacks. And
He threw
I
the
mean, that
ball
makes all.
around. No Kurt. Like San Francisco made Atlanta look.
San Francisco struggled to get to the quarterback. And I know that they're missing Joey Bosa, their best player, Fred Warner, but their inability to put pressure on C.J. Stroud, which going into the game had to be the Robert Saleh had to be telling them this is the key to the game, and their inability to do that really was a determining factor. They were done because our defense was going to keep doing what they did. I mean, they holding the 3 points, making kick field goal, whatever we got to do. That's what our defense does. And offense, if they get protection and get things together, make it happen. What I did also notice is we didn't try to force it down the field so much. Dink and dunk, death by 1,000 paper cuts, get a
Right.
lot of completions. I mean, CJ Stroud threw the ball 39 times. He had 30 completions in that 39 times too,
That's
over
efficient.
300 yards.
That's efficient.
So it's like very much so. Let's get it. So as long
That's the
as we
formula.
are able to execute that, we still didn't motion as much as I would like to see, and we ran the ball. Ran the ball, had over 140 yards rushing, over 140 yards rushing. Woody Marks got out there, kind of did his thing. The rookies really showed up. Jalen Noel came up big at some times, got some clutch catches. Even I like to see Braxton Berrios get some burn. He worked in some, got some catches, so that was helpful too.
Y'all was running the
Yeah,
ball.
so I mean, Woody Marks ran the ball well. I was really pleased with what we were able to do offensively, ability to mix it up. Somebody step up in the absence of Nico Collins, in the absence of Christian Kirk. That was promising, but like I said, the biggest bright spot was the offensive line really held their own. 0 sacks, minimal pressure to CJ Stroud, and he's proven if you give him time to sit back there, he'll eat you up.
He'll
He'll
dissect
eat
you.
you up. He
Yeah.
got it, and he stepped up in the pocket better. I know that comes because they weren't able to really get a good pressure up the middle, but that made a difference when CJ was able to step up, still see his targets, and continue to press him down the field. That helped out a lot. Not so much retreating straight back or to either sideline, and that's what he's been doing most of this season, and what has really hurt us is that pressure up the middle, and they were able to take care of that, and communication was better.
Yeah.
So that was promising. Our reward, the Denver Broncos next week. So we'll see him at home. I just saw one of their best players, if not the best player on the team, Surtain, is unfortunately going to be out a few weeks, banged up. I wish him the best, speedy recovery. I know his family, good people. So definitely would love to see him out on the field. I want to see anybody we play. I want to see him at their best. But especially, I'd like to see that young man that's been lights out since he stepped foot on the NFL field. Since he's been playing football, period, he's
Yeah.
been lights out. And so, anytime a guy like that goes down, especially that's an absolute good person, you wish him a speedy recovery. You want to get
Yeah.
back on the field as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
will be missing. Hopefully, we can get Nico back on the field and take advantage of his absence, and do something on our home field that I don't that hadn't seen in a while, and that's Nico Collins getting some touchdowns.
Man, it's it's been slow for Nico this year. He hasn't had the big injury. Just kind of been having him out for the 2, 3, 4 weeks that he's had here and there in his career. So that concussion, that's part of football. He's out for a week. Hopefully he'll be back this week. But I'm confident that you guys can beat them. Can I tell you why?
It's the
Can I
same.
tell
If
you
we
why?
do the same formula that we just had this week, I think
Well,
it'll be
not
fine.
not just that. Well, because they lead the NFL in sacks, so they will get to Stroud quicker and more and faster. They don't do so well stopping the run though, and without Sortain being out there, I would try Moss as much as possible. That guy, he's been flagged a lot. He's been on a lot of highlights. They got that kid Barron from Texas. He's good, but guess what? He's still a rookie. So
Hmm.
I mean, but y'all got rookies too. What I'm saying is though, I'm not one of those type Satch that compares each game to each game because each game is different. Each scheme is different. You know what I'm saying? You know how it'd be like, well,
Absolutely.
this team
All about
did this.
matchups, all the
Yeah,
things.
it's all about matchups. And what I don't like to say is, well, just because this team play like this with this team that, the Texans will, right? But in this case, if the Jets can play hard and smart and have a slug out game and have it tough and close, the Texans can give them the same kind of game and can make it ugly and defensive. If they take their time on offense and have time of possession and keep that Denver team out there like the Colts did, like San Diego did, you don't have to be as good as you was against the 49ers throwing it, but you just need to be efficient and don't turn it over. And so, as long as you hold
Don't
that
turn it over.
ball, yeah, because Bo Nix, yeah, we've seen Bo Nix. Like Bo Nix is the kind of guy that if he don't get in rhythm early, it could be a long day for him. Nix is good as he can be and that he has been. He's also been a little inconsistent this year. You know what I'm saying? He had a hard time with the Titans the first game of the year. It was the first game of the year, but nobody struggled against the Titans as worse as he did, and he
Yeah.
struggled against the Eagles until 3 quarters right this year. So yeah, I like
Yeah.
Bo.
Struggled against the Jets
Thugs is the Jets,
and the Chargers.
and the Chargers. So I like, but I also like on the road in a hostile environment where Texas swarm. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. I'm not predicting that they're going to beat, that you guys are going to win, but I'm also predicting that it's going to be a tough. If y'all come in there with a good game plan, it should be a tough dogfight. I predict a tough
Right.
dogfight. Yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
if we can somehow come up out of there with a win, and I mean, starts
You
getting
don't seem too
interesting.
confident. Hey,
Just
stop.
saying, it
Hey,
starts
hey, hey,
getting
hey, 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 hey.
interesting. You know what I'm saying? We come out of there with a win. It gets interesting. That's all I'm saying. Because I mean, yes, the Jaguars play the Raiders, but then the next week they come to us, and we almost beat them when we didn't have our stuff together. And we're a way better team than last time we seen them. And I don't feel like they're as good as a team as the last time we seen them.
I agree.
And
I
like you
agree.
said, you can't play one game after another. But I'm looking at the both of the teams, and I feel like we headed in different directions.
You know what? I can't wait to see that game between y'all. And because, and you know what? I want to see out of y'all two who's going to challenge them Colts. Who's going to challenge them Colts right now? Because them Colts are looking like
I feel like statistically, the Colts. I mean, they pretty much got the division wrapped just because
they beat the Titans twice.
they're out way too far um, ahead right now. I mean, they are. They're 6-0 in conference. They're 6-0 in conference.
Can I say something?
What's up?
They are Jonathan, as usual, injury Taylor away from being. They are Daniel. I am Indiana Jones, but I've also been Daniel New York Giant Jones, a injury away. All it takes is one of them two to be injured or banged up or whatever, and they both had a history of injuries. Both of those
Right.
guys. So
I hope
I'm
they
not. I'm
don't. I
not
hope they
wishing
don't
nothing
get.
on them. I'm not wishing nothing on them, but I'm saying they don't have the backup. Is Richardson even available right now? Didn't he do something with his eye or something? Like he got injured. He's not even practicing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
So yeah,
but I mean, again, I'm not wishing nothing on the Colts. The Colts are doing well, and their season is their season. But when it comes to the NFL and like game per game and day by day, like bro, when I tell you, it's just you. Hey, a Packers fan was like, man, we're number one in the division right now, and this and that. I said, hey, man, they don't give out trophies in October in the NFL, bro. You better chill, bro. Like, hey, in October, you cannot brag about ish in October in the NFL, and I mean that.
hey man, I remember somebody was going hard for the Jags in October. And I was like, just saying. They going. I mean, they're negative 9 point differential.
In matchup, what's their record?
You bet them. You bet on them.
What's
Playoffs.
their record?
You bet on them to go to the playoffs.
What's their record? Four and
4-3.
three.
Four
They're
and
four
three.
and three. And who they lose to? Who they lose to? Rams.
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 Yep. For
That's a
sure,
good
the
team.
Rams.
Good team.
Bengals and the Seahawks.
Seahawks. Good team.
Rams.
Rams. Good
Bengals.
team. Lost to the Bengals by 1 point.
Bengals.
By 1 point.
No, by 4 points.
4 points. I thought that.
27-31.
Okay. Well, I mean, again, I'm not saying. Listen, they play the Raiders. Listen, they play the Raiders coming out of a bye week, and then they play y'all. After they play y'all, it'll let me know
Mm-hmm.
right there what they're gonna be and what's up for the season. So I ain't nothing to talk about within the Jags. It really ain't. Like they look as good as the Chiefs look right now. They beat the Chiefs.
They did.
So
I think that's what woke the Chiefs up. They like, hold up now, dog. Since then, the Chiefs been cooking.
cooking.
They've been cooking.
They've been cooking. But they did get Rashay Rice
Yeah.
back though. They did get Rashay Rice back. Like that was a big
Yeah.
shot in the arm. But I will say this, man. We had a segment a while back, and we before the football season even started, and we talked about those mighty Ravens. Okay, when I tell you it has been a poop show from Henry fumbling, and he fumbled away my first win of the season in a dynasty league with his fumbles. Then they blow one in Detroit, as I watched you fumble away that game too as well in a fantasy game. It's just like they started out so bad. I just lost a .5, bro. I know it's hard, but what I'm saying, bro, is them Ravens with an injured quarterback, injured Raekwon Smith, injured Hamilton, injured Jair Alexander. I mean, bro, they've just had it bad. And what I've seen though, after you guys left about 2 weeks ago, I noticed that they gave the Rams a really good fight. They played well on defense, and then last week everybody thought Chicago was just going to come in there with no Lamar and get a win. They put up 30, and they only let them score like 15, 16 points. So I'm just saying, now with that division crumbling before our eyes, with Cincinnati blowing one yesterday to the winless Jets, with the Steelers blowing two in a row, and guess what? The Ravens haven't played neither one of them suckers at all. So what I'm telling you is, coming out of the bye and winning one, and then having Miami on a Thursday.
The Ravens are 1-0 in their division. I said, yeah, the Ravens are 1-0 in their division.
They're 1-0 in their division, and they are the team that's going to sneak up on the whole NFL, and they're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to make some noise. I'm telling everybody today, right now, you better buy in stock into those Ravens. If Lamar stays healthy and they continue to get better on defense, look out. That's all I'm saying. Like, because their schedule. The reason why I say that is,
2-5.
listen,
2-5 Ravens.
listen. The reason why I say that is, Satch, is heading into playing Miami and being 3-5, and then not playing nobody in your division. That's 5 more games that they play because they've already beat Cleveland once. That's 5 more games. If they go 5-0 or 4-1 and all of that, guess what? The Green Bay Packers and the New England Giants,
Because those
the
can't
Patriots,
fight.
those
Anyway,
are
they
only
can
two
still
teams they
win.
face. They have winning records. I've already looked their schedule up. It looks
I
good.
mean, so yeah, so let's go through it. Play the Dolphins. You give them a win there.
That's 3-5.
So that's the third. That's 3-5.
Yep.
All right, Vikings. What you got at
Four,
Vikings?
4-5. Have you seen their line? Have you seen their lack of
4 and
quarterback?
5. At, right at Browns. At Browns. That's 5-5.
5 and
They
5.
500 now. Jets.
6
Jets
and
at
5.
home. 6-5. Now you got the Bengals
7-5.
at
Lamar
home.
owns them.
Now you got the Steelers. Now you got the Steelers at home.
8-5. They going on a run. They going on
Now
a
you
run.
now you go to Cincinnati.
9-5. Nah, we'll get
Okay.
Cincinnati one. We'll get Cincinnati one. We'll get Cincinnati one. We'll get Cincinnati one. Cause we'll get Cincinnati one. They throw the ball well and
So
they
8-6.
9-6. Keep going.
8-6.
Yeah, they 8-6.
Okay. Now you got the Patriots.
Where at?
And Patriots versus Patriots. Now you got what? Huh?
Where's the game at though?
Patriots.
It's at New England.
Oh, it's at home.
They beat
Nope,
them.
it's at home.
They beat them. They beat them. They beat them.
They beat at the bank.
They beat them.
Okay. So we got 9-6.
Yeah.
Okay, 9-6 going to Green Bay.
They don't win that. Micah. No, in
So 9-7. 9-7, and now they playing the Steelers to see if they go to the playoffs or not.
run that. They win. They in there. I'm telling you.
In Pittsburgh.
Yes. They built to beat them. They
10
built
and
to
7.
Hey, 10 and
Okay.
7 or 11 and 6.
So basically, you saying they're gonna go 8-2 the rest of the season.
10 and 7 or
So
11
you saying
and
they're
6.
going 8-2 the rest of the season?
They might win 9, bro. I'm telling you. Watch. Look, they either gonna be the division winners or make the
I
playoffs.
see it. Going
the AFC is weak, bruh. Look,
It's not a real strong schedule. I feel like the better teams they already played
I know.
and they schedule. You know what I
New,
mean?
hey, and
Because they
look,
already played the Bills, Lions, Chiefs, Rams.
and they lost to all of them, and they lost to all of them.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah,
Yeah, man.
so
Yeah, hey,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it. I see it.
winning against the Bears was huge.
Huge.
Picking up that win against the Bears was huge.
Yep. They great build some momentum.
They couldn't lose.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
finna pick up some
I
momentum.
can see it.
Yeah, yeah. It's on. It's on.
I can see them going all the way to December without losing a game.
Yeah.
I could also see them slipping up against the Bengals in late November also.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might
But I
lose.
think these next four, I think they got them. These
Yeah.
next four games, the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Browns, the Jets, I think they got them.
Yep. And that's my point. We'll see. That's why.
That makes them 6-5 right there, right?
Exactly. And guess what? And we talking about the Steelers, who are really the Steelers GM right now. For the love of a Steelers fan that's waving a yellow rag, go and get Jacoby Meyer. Go and get somebody that is a wide receiver that can help. Because Aaron Rodgers is looking good. You're not telling me Aaron Rodgers is not slinging that ball everywhere, making every throw. Like they're blocking for him. He has time. I mean, Jalen Warren and Gainwell, they're a nice little combo, little scat backs. Get another wide receiver in there. Roman Wilson and the Austin kid is not enough. DK is a possession big guy, but that's not enough. You need more. You can Fryermuth and Jonnu Smith. I like the tight end combination, but come on, man, get some more wide receivers in there, bro. Like seriously, bro. Like open it up a little bit. So I just think that the Steelers are just they lacking firepower.
But yeah, man, it'll be interesting to watch as the season continues. I'm trying to think. I feel like the Ravens, like you said, Texans, watch out for them. Obviously, the Chiefs, and in the AFC, I feel like teams that could make a move. You know, the Bills. People starting to forget about the Bills, but they could. I mean, they're only a half game back in their division, so
Yeah.
they look for them to make a move. Teams that in the NFC that could make a move. I think the Bears are still in it. If they can get back to what we saw earlier this season,
I don't know about them.
yeah,
The last 2 weeks, Caleb has not looked capable.
it's tough, man.
They run game. They run game has gotten better after the bye. I mean, nah, man. Washington gave them one with the fumble. You know what I'm saying? And then they didn't do well last week. They ended up winning against New Orleans. Caleb didn't have many yards. He fumbled a lot. They won ugly, but in the NFL it's cool. But then all that this week, it reared its ugly head against Baltimore that didn't have a Lamar. If you're a Bears fan and you've been seeing what teams been coming in and doing to them without Lamar, and then you don't get a win, it's disappointing if you're a Bears fan.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But I mean, but then you look at it, they got the Bengals, Giants, Vikings, Steelers is their next four games. I
Okay.
feel like all the games are winnable
All
games.
winnable.
Then they go to Philly, that's going to be an L. They go to the Packers, that could be another one. But then they got the Browns on their schedule, the 49ers, but they still got the Packers and the Lions. It's going to be tough for them. But they if they can pull out one of those games against the Packers, and win those other games. I mean,
We'll see.
they might only have two to three losses left on the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that could be a playoff team.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting down the stretch.
It will be.
I feel like we see that they're not what they were made out to be. Minnesota Vikings,
It's tough.
49ers because of injuries. Atlanta Falcons, man.
I think they're the biggest disappointment. Easy.
And yeah.
Easy.
And I feel like the NFL expected them to do something because
Put them
they
on
had so many
prime time.
primetime games.
Yep. Yep. And it's not over. It's not over. But at the same time, they better get on a good 3, 4, 5 game win streak.
Gaining games, Patriots, Colts, Panthers. Well, they got the Panthers, Saints, Jets. They better win all three of those because then they got the Seahawks, the Bucks, the Cardinals, the Rams. and then finish off with the Saints. So I can't see it, bro.
It's gonna be interesting.
I give them at least 5 more losses on the season. So that's gonna be hard for them. If they get 5 more losses, that's a 9-loss season. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, man, it'll be fun to watch. Commanders might be another one, man.
They're done.
I hate to say it.
They're done. Minnesota, Commanders, yeah, those teams that made the playoffs last year, they're getting replaced by, like you said, maybe the Bears. And look, you can. It's safe to say that the Seahawks are going to make the playoffs.
Seahawks.
It's safe to say. It's safe to say that Philly's going to make the playoffs. It's safe to say Detroit's going to make it. Green Bay's going to make it. Okay, and then you got the Bucks.
What about the Rams?
And the
What about the
Rams.
Rams?
The Bucks and the so you got the Bucks, the Rams, and Philly and Green Bay and yeah, Chicago's
You
on
got
that side.
49ers. 49ers or the Bears are going to be battling for that last spot.
I agree. That's gonna be it.
49ers, Bears, possibly even depending on how the schedule shakes out. Dare I say it, the Dallas Cowboys.
Get the get the shut the front door.
Just saying, brother. They're 3-4. They have one of the most explosive offenses in the league. They're 3-4. Defense is getting better. Remaining schedule: Cardinals, Raiders, Eagles at home, Chiefs at home, Lions on the road. If they can come out of those 3 games with 1 win, then you got the Vikings, the Chargers, the Commanders, the Giants.
Commanders and Giants, they'll win, but the rest of them are gonna be a struggle.
You don't think they can beat the Vikings?
Yeah, they can, but the Vikings, I mean,
You don't think they can outscore the Chargers?
the Chargers, that's going to be a tough game for them because the Chargers got a decent defense.
At home.
It don't matter.
At home.
Herbert them's going to light them up. Herbert them and
They just
McConkey.
don't do nothing in December and later, man. They don't do nothing after November.
I'm saying, bro, if it's in a good stadium,
Chargers.
I mean, the Chargers are good when they want to be.
They're good in the beginning of the season.
Well, listen, I'm not giving. I ain't got. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not. Once I see.
You don't want to see
Once I seen what I saw yesterday from them Broncos, I said, nah, the Giants played the Broncos better than them. And I will say this, per Giants fan, if Malik Neighbors don't go out and Scottaboo don't get hurt, y'all looking decent. Y'all looking decent because Dart then came and turned it like because y'all should have beat Denver and you didn't. You would have beat Philly and Denver back-to-back games. That you don't just do that in the NFL and not have something, in my opinion. And that's just me. Like I'm not gonna crown them. I'm not gonna say that they're turning things around. I'm not gonna say none of that. I'm not gonna say none of that. I'm just saying.
But they didn't do it. They didn't do it.
They didn't beat.
So it doesn't matter.
They didn't beat the Broncos. But no, what I'm saying is per injuries, like no Neighbors.
Oh, they didn't beat the Broncos. They didn't beat the Broncos per inability to win a game.
Finish.
Like, let's be real here. It showed. It was like one team that knew how to win versus a team that hoped to win.
Yeah.
And that's why they lost. So they should have won that game. That's why they lost. When you give up 24 points in the fourth quarter,
you're gonna lose.
There's no excuse for that in the NFL. And everybody.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Excuse. You were so. I mean, that's the reality of it. It's just that they're a plaything. Clearly, that the Broncos play with their food, and when they had to do it, they won the game.
That's it.
It's not.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
So yeah. Teams in the hunt, in the playoff hunt in the AFC: the Jags, the Texans, and the Bengals.
Okay. When is Barrow coming back?
Obviously, I mean, like you said, we already talked about the Ravens, but that's it, huh?
When is Barrow coming back?
Oh, that's a good question. Don't know the answer to that. I want to say it's like
December.
in December, but I'm not sure.
I thought I heard December, but if they can hold on to December, that defense gives up a lot, but they're more bend don't break more than they, you know what I'm saying? Like they give their offense a chance now because they outside of that Broncos game, they've been in these games here lately. They shouldn't have lost.
I feel like their defense is poor, but
they shouldn't have lost to the Jets the other day. That was embarrassing.
Man.
Yeah.
See what we got for you.
And I think
Joe Burrow.
y'all schedule's too
You
brutal.
said what now? You think I said
Y'all schedule,
too brutal?
I like y'all improving, but y'all schedule is brutal.
I mean, it is. It is. But I think when you have a good defense, you can survive something like that with a good defense. It's gonna be tough, but I think a good defense can help you survive a brutal schedule. But yeah, we got the Broncos at home, and then follow up with the Jags for the third home game in a row for our 3-game homestand. Then we go to the Titans. Then we got the Bills at home. Then we go to the Colts and go to the Chiefs. We got the Cardinals at home, the Raiders at home, at the Chargers, at the Colts.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, given where we stand at 3-4, Broncos, Jags, we gotta win at least one of those. We can
Have
afford to lose one, but I'd like to get them both. But you gotta get at least one. You don't get one of those, it's essentially over.
It's an uphill battle
But
from there.
say we split that. Yep. We split that. That puts us at 4-5 going into play the Titans. That's where 5-5 facing the Bills at home. It'd be tough on the road. It's better at home. Primetime game. Even if we lose that, it puts us at 5-6. We still go to the Colts and go to the Chiefs. And so that's another 3 games we want to win 2 of those 3.
Yeah.
So if we had that 3-game home stretch, and then we win at least 2 of those 3, and beat the Titans, and then we got this 3-game stretch of the Bills, Colts, Chiefs, win 2 of those 3. Then we got Cardinals, Raiders. Should get both of those at home. Going to the Chargers, Colts. I mean, it could be playoff team right there.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's 7 games. That's 7 loss. That's 10-7 right there. That's a playoff team.
Well, I mean, they've been able to get in at that record the last two years or so, and that's been, where it's been and where it's at. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, injuries from here play a big factor around the whole NFL, and it's gonna, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, bro. You know, I would like to see,
Mm-hmm.
y'all be able to run the ball a little bit better, open up at play action. And then, like I said, just,
Yeah.
what you say, get more motion and get more, I like the fact they're getting Woody Marks more involved too. I like that. That's a good look for
Mm-hmm.
y'all. That's a good
Mm-hmm.
look for y'all. But nah, man, good luck to y'all. Like I said, it's gonna be
Yeah. I
interesting.
mean, I will tell you, if the offense looked like it did against the Seahawks, if the offense looked like it did against the Jags, if the offense looked like it did against the Bucks or the Rams.
It's over.
Any of those teams, if we look like it did against any of those teams, none of that stuff I said all of that goes out the window. We could lose all the rest of the games. If we trot that offense out, we can't win none of the games we got left on the schedule. Just saying.
Yeah.
I don't
Chalk
care
it.
who it is, like none of them.
Chalk it up, buddy.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, well, you know
I mean,
what?
yeah, I
Hey,
mean, we'll be maybe the type.
speaking of winning games, congratulations to you and your Houston Rockets tonight winning their first NBA game. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The crazy thing is, we probably look better than any 0-2 team in the NBA. The 2 losses we had, I mean, I take them. We learned from them. We got better. To have this team that just like this is really a new team we got.
Yeah,
This is a whole new lineups we got on the floor. We asking people to do something different. It's like you just put a bunch of guys together for the first time, really. So I didn't expect us to go 0-2 these first 2 games. I expected to at least split them. But I don't feel bad about going 0-2 those first 2 games because we learned a lot about ourselves, about each other. I mean, that's part of it. And the
yeah,
reality of it is in the NBA, 2 games don't really mean much. First 2 games don't really mean much at all.
yeah. It's 82 games in the season, right? 82.
Yep. So we got 79 left.
Yeah, y'all gonna be 79-2. Don't worry about it. Y'all just gonna go on a 79 game win streak. Watch. Y'all learned. Y'all learned. Nah, listen, man.
Nah, not that.
Nah, it's not that simple. Listen, y'all learned. Y'all gonna be okay. But at the end of the day, after watching 2 games, I'm putting on my GM cap and I'm looking around in the league and see
Yeah,
who can help me. I mean, and listen, I'm a Kentucky boy. I'm high on Reed Shepard. I think he's going to be a good pro. I think he's a good player. Now, rewinding that back, if I'm a Houston Rocket fan, I'm a little upset that we didn't get Castle instead of him. However, you can't cry over spilled milk. And Reed Shepard shoots the ball effectively. He's a really good shooter, and he had the highest vertical leap in the draft. So we know how that goes. You can shoot the ball, you can jump. Come on, come on. Now, with that said, it's a learning curve. He's gonna have to adjust to get better. But right now, I'm not riding his adjust and get better curve when I can go out and maneuver. First of all, has Tate played one game?
Now when you got KD on the roster, what now?
Has Tate played one game?
What's that?
Jason Tate, the Tate boy.
I don't think so.
Has Holiday played a
Let
game?
me look.
Has
Let
Holiday
me look.
played? Has Holiday hit the buzzer and checked in and said beep beep, sub? I don't think. Listen, there's a lot of
I don't
guys
think
over
so.
there that can help a lot of NBA teams. He could do some trades, bro. I don't care if you go get Michael Conley's look. Like, go get somebody like a veteran that can just come and run the squad. What's the kid's name that played for the Nuggets all of those years? The Morris guy. Somebody like that. You know what I'm talking about? The Morris guard that was at Denver for years.
Tate got 7 minutes, and Holiday both got 7 minutes
Tonight,
last game versus the Nets.
okay, last game because it was a blowout. But they didn't play against the Pistons and they didn't play against OKC. So my point of the matter is, like, either play these kids or trade them and get a point guard. I like Aaron Holiday. I don't know why he doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't play him. I don't know. He got something against him.
Yeah, we got to. We gotta get a point guard. That's what it is, man.
It's what it is. It don't take it. You wonder to watch a game and see that y'all need a point guard right now. It's that simple. Again, I don't know if I don't even know if you want to go in there and get something that's gonna challenge like or ruin the confidence I don't know what it is. But you go get somebody, dog. You go get somebody, and yeah, I don't care if it's free agent or you just go get a point guard. It's the NBA. Go get a point guard.
Right.
But with that said, I'm just telling you right now that Wembanyama, 100 points, 15 blocks in 3 games. The first player in the first 3 games to ever do it in history. Luka scoring 40 and then 50 like he's out there playing a dang on video game. What's going on with the NBA?
I hope KD continues to progress. I don't really like everything that I've seen from KD so far.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
elaborate, brother. Elaborate.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's still Kevin Durant. So like,
Yeah, he's not
don't get it
washed
twisted.
up. He's not
I'm not
washed up.
saying he's bad. Yeah, I'm not saying he's bad, but I would think if we gonna pay him what we paying him, and we giving him the role we're giving him,
Right.
he got to be guaranteed, man. He got to be a lock solid, and down the stretch, I don't feel like that. Like I want to Kevin Durant because it's in the clutch. He's an unguardable player. He's somebody that you cannot stop, and I feel like now that he got a jersey on, he's stoppable.
Ooh. Well,
I feel like
I,
Lou Dort gave him everything he wanted and had him frustrated. So much that he called timeouts that we didn't even have. Like Lou Dort did a number on Kevin Durant. And then next game he turned around and he lights out versus the Pistons. This last game, 25 minutes, 19 points. 0 for 4 from 3-point range. 6 of 14 from the field. All right.
are you having buyer's remorse after 3 games, Satch?
No, I'm not. And remember, I was the one that said, I'm glad you can roll the tapes back 10. I don't want KD. Remember that?
You did.
You remember you can roll the tape. Remember, I said I didn't want KD, but
You did.
if we got him, we got to rock with him.
Yeah. Listen.
Uh,
I'm agree with you, but I'm agree with you on one end. At OKC, you hit the free throw. We 2-1 right now. You miss that. They have to go down there and hit a 3 to keep the game going.
the field goal. He turned it over down the stretch because remember he dribbled it off his own foot. Remember that? He did that.
He did. He wasn't in good positioning to get the ball that Reed threw a bad ball to on Dart. You can't just hold somebody up like, no, bro, you got to work to get the ball. He didn't work, and Dart just, I mean, it was a bad pass by Reed, too, but you also didn't work for the ball.
And he fouled out. Fouled out?
And you fouled Shea Gilchrist Alexander to allow them to go. Like, just stand still and play good defense. You fouled him. You
Right.
didn't have to. So he didn't have the greatest. He didn't have the greatest of games. If you're a killer and it's the first game of the year, you going into OKC, you're supposed to go in there and whoop that ass.
Where's your clutch? This is clutch city, sir. We need you to be clutch. Okay?
Sir, you signed up
We need that.
for Clutch City, the city of the clutch.
We need you to be clutch.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. But again, we're not gonna hit the panic button at 1 and 2, the point guard. Like you said, I like your patience. I like your patience for a point guard. We don't have to panic, but at the end of the day, Fred VanVleet is not lacing it up this year. And listen, and I'm gonna just put it like this: I don't like that kid, Amon, being the point guard. He's a combo. He's a playmaker. He's not there to set people up. That's not his game. Don't stun his growth.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, that's the position he played all his life.
Point guard?
So it's not like you're asking him to do anything that he hasn't been asked to do. That's all he's ever played was point guard.
Yeah, but he's suited better as a combo point, not the main point.
I understand what you're saying. But all I'm saying is they're not asking him to do anything that he hasn't been asked to do.
Well, now that you don't have Fred VanVleet out there, you are asked to be the one guy now, right?
Yeah, he's being a point guard. So it's making him, he's going back to what he's always done in his whole career. We're the first time, we were asking him to do something different than he's always done.
Well, he needs to go back to do.
With Fred VanVleet there.
Well, he looked good. He looked good.
With Fred.
Yes.
With Fred.
Yes,
with Fred, we asked him to do something he's never been asked to do.
I'm saying you need to hide him because I don't think he's the best of point guards. And so that's basically what I'm saying. Hide him and let him be the combo. Look, there's a lot of guards that are I'll give you a prime example. Malik Monk. He's a killer, but he's not your primary guard. He has to be the second. Austin Reeves used to be like that, but now he just dropped 50 last night, and he can give you that. Like, he can show you he can take over. But I'm just saying there's certain guys that they're better suited.
I could see a certain scenario where Austin Reeves has on the Rockets jersey.
Man, get out of here, bro. You crazy. Not when? Next year?
This season.
Boy, stop. You crazy. They need him.
See it.
They need him. And then they're not gonna have Reed Shepherd in him.
What you mean in him?
Now Dorian
No, they're gonna that's what I'm saying. LA gonna get Reed Shepherd.
Nah. Dorian Finney-Smith ain't played a play yet. When he plays, y'all gonna look like a different team.
I'm just saying, don't be surprised if LA moves on from Reeves because they know they're not gonna re-sign him. And this is it for him. So don't be surprised if they try to cash him out for whatever assets they can get.
I've heard that rumor, but at the end of the day, I think he's staying in Laker Town. Who's impressed you, man? 3 games, 4 games in. Like, what? Tell me what you think. Just give me your. I want to hear Satch-Mo's just flat out, just your NBA insight in the first few games. I know you didn't watch.
Well, I mean, Wembanyama, dog. Wibby looking very much so MVP-ish through the first 4 games. Ugh.
Hey, I think
I hate to say it, but ugh.
Hey.
Vic,
Hey, you know what?
averaging 30, averaging 33 points a game.
And Fox ain't played yet. Like, I told you, though, back in the summer that was my sleeper team. And you was like, nah, they not ready yet. They too young. I'm like, all right. I said, they might. I told you.
I said, I hope. I said, I did. You were saying we didn't understand, like, the guard situation was, like, crazy. But they managing it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what Harper's done yet. I haven't had a chance to see Harper yet. I'm going to try to tune in and watch him, the rookie. I mean, Dog Castle was a fool. Vassell was a fool. Johan ain't played yet. They got, listen, Mignana is special. It's like somebody went to 2K and made a player for the park and that's what you got, a 7'4" guard, like a center guard. Like it's just unreal how skilled he is. But I just hope that he stays healthy. He made Anthony Davis look like Anthony Davis didn't know how to play defense, and Anthony Davis got bigger. He got substantially bigger and bulkier, and Anthony Davis couldn't do nothing with Wemby game one, bro. So I'm just saying, bro, if you have an elite, I like to see Wembanyama against Greek Freak. That's what I want to see. I want to see them two go at it.
Wembanyama's averaging 33.
Cheat.
Vassal's 17. Vassal 17. Harper 16.
Ooh.
That's the averages, bro.
Ooh. He's averaging 16?
The U.S. Johnson cat almost 13. Yes.
What's Keldon Johnson averaging?
12.7.
That's a and this is without Fox.
That's everybody's averaging double without Fox.
Told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. I also said that the Nuggets was going to be good.
Yep. Averaging 120 points a game. We're hyped. Damon Jones, from first place to ninth place. I mean, it's gonna be a dogfight throughout the season. Denver, Lakers, Clippers, Rockets. Like, come on, man. Even the Mavs. Like,
it's nasty. It's nasty. That West is nasty.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. That West is ridiculous. That was about 9-10 teams right there. That's legit. Who you got coming out of the West, man? Who you got?
Yeah, that you saying, man. Yeah, man. The season's young. I'm interested in seeing what's going on. So we about halfway through the NFL season. Early on in the NBA season, at the end of the MLB season. World Series is looking a lot more entertaining than we thought it would be.
Yes.
So yeah, man, we'll see, man. It's the equinox, everything. What do they call it? The triple. I don't know. Well, all the sports, all three of the major sport, all four of the major sports got something going on at the same time.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's the best time of the year. I never thought I'd be rooting for the Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero. I loved his dad growing up, and just seeing the Blue Jays, that atmosphere. I like their team. They put the little suit coats on after they hit their home runs.
Yeah, I can't never cheer for the Dodgers. So yeah,
there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
The Dodgers. That's what I'm going for. Not the Dodgers.
There you go. There you go.
Not the Dodgers, not the Yankees, and I'm good. That's me.
That's me.
I know you are Yankees, but yeah, I can't do that. But yeah, man, before we wrap up, I just want to say, man, my hat today, this is the PTSD Foundation. They support veterans with PTSD. They do a lot of work in the Houston area in the community. That's something that's near and dear to me. My family has been touched by that on several different levels. They do great work. If anybody ever has an opportunity to donate, volunteer, whatever, it's a worthy cause. If you have any questions about it, you can reach out to me. I can ask you. I can connect you with whoever. But definitely, as we approach Veterans Day, my thoughts, my prayers go, my thanks to all of those that have served in foreign wars and come back here and just not the same. Not the same. And I want to let everybody, if any of y'all are out there and you hearing this, know that we support you, and whatever you're going through, there's other people that are going through it, and there's people that want to help you. PTSD Foundation, reach out to them. They will take you from wherever you are. You don't have to get ready to get to them. They will get you from wherever you are, whether you facing incarceration for something that you might have done. Mm-hmm. When you're not in your right mind, to if you just having a down on your luck or whatever, they got you. They get you on the right path and reprogram you, so to speak, to getting back to where you can enjoy life and know that there are people out here that care about you. And so I want to just take this time out and tell anybody who's interested in supporting that cause, or anybody who's looking for and feel like they can benefit from the help of them, PTSD Foundation, Camp Hope, Houston, Texas, is phenomenal.
What's up, man?
That's my speech for today.
Yes, sir. Well, salute to you and that cause, man. That's important,
All right,
man. That's important, and like you said, man, like right now, life and being a human being and the whole substance of it all, man. This is a time where we all have to have love and compassion and be there for each other and make sure that we holding each other up and accountable, man. Because like you said, mental and emotional health and things like for veterans and taking care of our just our elderly, all of that, man. We got to stand up, man. We got to take care of our people.